Hello, everybody. Yes, so I'm just gonna share. Please give me a second. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Yeah. Okay. Let me share. Okay. Right. Share the program. Share the program. Share. Where is it? Okay. So there it is. Woo! You shouldn't be talking when I'm talking. So share. So okay. 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 Which one is it now? Okay, let me just share this one. Okay, I got it. Okay. Hello, somebody is on. Somebody has come already. Somebody has come already. Okay. Hello. I'm just trying to share the program to people so that they will come and put mouth in this thing. People need to come and put mouth in this domestic violence issue. We cannot just say it all by ourselves. People need to come and put mouth in it. Okay, so you stay like that. Yeah, I need support. I need every support. So you guys should just support me. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yes, welcome to our talk show. Today, again, it's so beautiful to meet you guys again. I couldn't come in last week, and I really missed you guys. So, you see, today we are continuing with the domestic violence issue. Hello, sis. Hello. Welcome. I know I can always count on you. Welcome. So, you see, we are continuing with the domestic violence saga. Every blessed day, things keep coming up. Can you imagine what we woke up to yesterday and today? It's about Yul Edochie, the almighty good guy of Nollywood. That's why sometimes I say that even Satan can go to church. Honestly, even Satan can go to church. So what we are discussing that we keep discussing is why do people choose to stay with abusive partners? Why do people choose to stay with abusive partners? Because I just want to explain to us, because I was going through a lot of programs these days, and people have posted so many violence. And then sometimes you just ask yourself, These people that are perpetrating this violence, are they really human beings? Do they really have souls? How can people do that? I watched one, I think I've told you about that one, where a man was pulling the wife by the hair, by the dread, pulling the wife, you know. And I saw another one where the wife was beating the husband, stripped the husband naked. And I really don't know, maybe the husband, I don't really know why, because it's very strange seeing a woman beat a man like that. But all these things are happening. And we have seen a lot whereby the woman killed the man. Or the latest one among them is Osinachi's husband killing Osinachi. So one thing that we really need to look at, that, I didn't put anything down, but I want us all to discuss about it, is any domestic violence or any violence that ended up taking the life of another did not start that time. It did not start in a day. That violence must have been going on and on and on and on for a very, very long time. It must have been going on for a very long time before before it gets out of hand, or before, it takes somebody's life, or before it hurts another. So because of what is going on right now, we're going to use Yul Edochie saga and his first wife. We're going to use it as, as a base or as a foundation to what we are saying today. So what I want to ask is this: Yul Edochie's wife, does it mean that she doesn't have an idea that the husband is like that the husband is a cheat, that the husband behaves in such a way, that the husband, acts in such a way? Does it mean that, Yul Edochie's wife doesn't know? If you ask me, I will say that the woman has not been happy. I was discussing with a very close friend of mine this evening, and she was of the opinion that Yul Edochie's wife has never been happy. That all the shenanigans that Yul is showing, their 16 years beautiful marriage, the wife was there for him, and so on and so forth, that it was just a useless, concocted story. Because if you see that woman, she is too quiet for a wife of a celebrity. She is too withdrawn. I know that some people have a calm and quiet nature, but that woman doesn't look like somebody who, is having the full. Please, as you're coming, I want you to like, because when you like the program, they're gonna send it to other people. Please, like. Everybody please like the program. Just click on the like, and then, yeah. So, yeah, my friend was of the opinion that, look, that Yul's wife doesn't look happy. That Yul's wife looks like a subdued woman. That Yul's wife doesn't look like what Yul has always portrayed. So I don't know about you, but I will open the line very soon after painting the picture of what we are going to anchor our talk on today. So, but the major thing we are asking about this domestic violence, the major thing that we keep asking, why is it that people choose to stay with an abusive partner? Why is it that people choose to stay with an abusive husband, with an abusive wife, with an abusive boyfriend, with an abusive, girlfriend? Why is it that people choose to stay, to the extent that it leads most of the time to fatality? Why? That why is what I want us to really, really discuss. you know. So then later on, we go into you and the wife and what you think the wife should do, what you think that the wife should do. So that's exactly what I want us to talk about today. Another thing I want to tell us is that there are some women, in quotes, that don't even know abuse when it's coming. If you look at what people are writing about this thing that happened, that you did, you will know that majority of men are taking the side of you. Some of them are saying, that Christianity is a foreign religion, that men are born polygamous, that men are supposed to marry more if they want, so that after all, that he made his own official. What about all those people that are doing it in secret? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. When you married your wife, you never told your wife that you're going to have another wife. And it's not as if that you and your wife that you broke up. It's not as if that there was divorce, but the wife is still there with the children. And then you went, to impregnate another woman. And another thing is this. Yes, they said in Igbo culture that if you don't have a male child and so on, that the man might start looking for another woman to have a male child. But what about you? Yul's wife had 3 male children and 1 girl. So what was he looking for? That he had to go and impregnate another woman, only to break the heart of another woman. Only to break the heart of another woman. This is a woman that, that did everything with you. This is a woman that fought everything with you. When you had nothing, this woman was there with you. Then you are dancing with another woman. It's like dancing on the grave of this woman. I want women to be strong. I want women to be strong. Honestly, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. People play ping pong with people's hearts. With people's hearts, as if the heart, is stone. It's very, very, very bad. To be honest with you, you fall our hands. You fall our hands, you fall our hands. If people don't want to say it, I will say you did not do well at all. You didn't do well at all. You didn't do well. You didn't do well. You didn't do well. And I believe that this was planned and orchestrated, because you cannot tell me that you cannot tell me that you are cheating, and you don't want to have extramarital children, and then you went into such into such a relationship without any protection. So what are you expecting? If you want to call it a mistake, what are you expecting when you go into a relationship without any thank you, my sister, God bless you. Yeah, my sister said I look fabulous. Thank you. So you see, how can you go into such a relationship? You did not have any protection, which means you wanted to break the heart of your wife, which means you wanted to tell your wife that she's not enough, which means you wanted to tell your children, look, I don't believe in you guys. That's what it is, whether you want to believe it or not. And what we are going to treat today is that, what do you want Yul's wife to do? If you are in her shoes, what would you do? What would you do? We are not even coming to the side of the woman, because what I know in this world is that karma is a B-I, I don't want to call it. Karma is that it will come back to you. It will come back to you. If you're a woman and, a family that family, the husband is still with the wife, they are not separated, they are not divorced, and then you went and get pregnant for that man in order to go in to spoil a peaceful marriage, to spoil a peaceful home, what will these children be thinking about their dad? They will be looking at their mom crying. They will be looking at their mom's heart broken. And you're a woman, you're the one perpetrating it. God is watching everybody. And then you think, that if this man marries you, that everything is okay for you. Let me tell you, you are just digging your grave. because what he did to the love of his life, in doing it to you, you wouldn't even, when he will do it to you, you wouldn't even find any place to fall. Because women, we are the problem of our fellow women. We are the problem of our fellow women. Every woman is supposed to look out for the other woman. Every woman is supposed to look out for the other woman, irrespective of anything. Think about if you are in the shoe of that woman. Think about it. Yeah, people cheat, people go out with married men, people do all those things and so on. But if you're a woman that is doing that, don't you know how to protect yourself? Why would you go and break somebody's marriage? Why would you go in and break somebody's marriage? It's very terrible. And I condemn it totally. So, if you're there and want to contribute, please, I want you to call. We are not today, we are not doing anything in order. You can call and contribute in any area that you feel that that you feel that you want to contribute, so that we just go ahead. you know so just I am sitting down and I'm thinking. How does Yul Edochie sleep in the night? How does he sleep in the night, knowing that he has caused so much pain to the woman that was with him for all this while, knowing fully well that he has caused a sleepless night to the children that he claimed that he loved? He said that he loved this son just like the way he loved the other children. Are you for real? Are you for real? You think you love your children? If you love your children, you will not hurt them. And as you have hurt them, you have shown them that they are second-class citizens. That's what you have shown them, that they are not enough. Assuming you parted with your wife, and then, you're no longer with your wife, you are divorced, you separated, you try everything to come together, you couldn't come together. That's a different thing altogether. But last year, you celebrated 16th year of a blissful marriage. Let me even look for it. Let me look for it. Where you celebrated 16 years of blissful marriage. Let me find it and then I'll play it for you guys. I'm gonna look for it. Yeah. So let me just make this one. Hello? Yeah, I'm on live program. Yeah, I'm on live. Yeah. Are you not seeing other people saying it? Yes, they probably you say your mind. It doesn't matter. Yeah, later. Well, later. Yeah, so certain things that is happening in this world. I'm telling you, it beats my imagination. Let me look. Let me look for where yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so the line is there if you want to call. Yeah, the line is there if you want to call. I'm just trying to look for people have said a lot of things. It's so sad, honestly. It's so sad. Okay. It's so sad. People have said loads and loads and loads of things. I don't know. A lot of people are watching this, but I can't see them. You can just say hello, can't you? Hmm? You can just say hello. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, yeah, so the line to call is +44 744 07 87 281 +44 744 07 87 281. So those are the number to call, you know, if you really want. So yeah, I just want to find out if I will find, where Yul is praising the first wife, you know. Uh, uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. You remember last year you celebrated 16 years of marriage, you know. So it's celebrated, I can't find the exact one because I don't want to play the wrong one to you. So last year you celebrated his 16 years of marriage, where he praised his wife, what he said, that, that's why the social media is agog. The social media is thrown, I don't know how to say it, So he said he said that his wife was with him when he had nothing. The wife suffered with him when he had nothing. The wife bore with him when he had nothing. So that he is celebrating 16 years of blissful marriage. And people were clapping for him. People were happy for him. People were really, really happy that look at an exemplary. And I believe that the love that people have for you was the reason why he went into politics. You get me? Because, you can't go into politics if you think that people don't love you. So you was like a darling, in the, Nollywood industry. He had very good character. He interprets his role very, very well. He behaves very well. Having come from such a respectable man, Pete Edochie is a very respectable man. Pete Edochie married one wife. You can imagine where Pete Edochie was coming, and he's a very traditional man. If you remember, things fall apart. He played the Congo, so he was very core Igbo man, and he didn't marry two wives. And we didn't hear any saga that, he had a child there or he had a child there. And Yul Edochie, being a modern man in our own time, nobody expected this. So that's why people were like, what is going on? In short, when I heard it, I thought that was another Nollywood movie. I said, these people, they have started again. That was another Nollywood movie. But when I saw that actually it was his handle, he said all this and showed the child and everything, I didn't know what to say again. And to be honest with you, let me tell you, I'm not the only one that is saying it. A lot of people are saying their opinion. And let me tell you, if you're a public figure, you don't have your life. If you bring your life as I am now, I have come into the social media, there are certain things you can no longer hide. So people are meant to talk about you. So Yul is a public figure. The second wife is a public figure. The first wife, by default, being the wife of Yul Edochie, has become a public figure. So their news is newsworthy. Anything about them is newsworthy. So we are meant to talk about them. We are meant to talk about them, irrespective of if they don't want to be talked about, they shouldn't bring themselves to the public. So that's exactly what it is. So when something happens like that, we talk about them. We have the right to talk about them, to say our own opinion about whatever that happened. So my own opinion is what I am saying. Maybe it could be anybody tomorrow. Maybe the woman made a mistake, whatever it is, but I am seeing it in the angle that somebody else is being hurt. That's what the program is all about. I'm seeing it in the angle that somebody else is being hurt, that a woman like me is being hurt, that children of that woman is being hurt. I'm thinking, what are they going through right now? What is their mother doing? What is their mother doing? Is their mother crying? Is their mother crying all along? Seeing all the social media agog with her news and everything? Seeing some people that are writing, oh, somebody wrote and say, oh, I will not blame you. Did you see the woman? I will not blame you. If I were you, I would do the same thing. Excuse me, what do you want the wife to be doing? What do you want the wife to be doing? Many people will get married, they will start having children, they will start putting on weight. Then their husband will like, I don't like this weight that you're putting. This weight is getting too much. I want you to lose weight. Like the program that I'm doing, I contact a lot of people. Many people contact me. How do I lose weight and so on? You see how women are working so hard to lose weight. You see how women are doing so much, to have their figure back. Look at Yul's wife. After 4 children, look at how that woman is. Look at how slim and toned she is. It's not as if she left her body, and then her body scattered and everything. But that woman has really, really done well for herself. Then what again do you want women to do? What again shall women do? Kill themselves? If this Yul's wife is so big right now, and then she's so fat, people will be saying, but what do you want Yul to do now? She left herself to spoil. She left herself to this. She left herself to that. This and that. Now she is slim. So what else do you want? Does he want? Now people are saying they don't blame him. They don't blame him. After all, that this other woman, that she is full. She is full. Ojureju, she is full. What will women do in order to satisfy men? What will women do? That's what I'm asking. What will women do to satisfy men? What will they do? Yeah? So now, I want you to type, what do you want Yul Edochie's wife to do? If you were in her shoes, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to stay? Do you want her to stay? Or do you want her to? What's that? Do you want her to stay or do you want her to leave? Yul Edochie's wife, do you want her to stay or do you want her to leave? What do you want her to do? Many people were like, she should stay. After all, that men are polygamous animals. No, don't know who that person is. Okay. You see? So, yeah. So what we are saying is, what do you really want Yul's wife to do? If you were in her shoes, if you were to be Yul Edochie's wife, what would you do? Are you gonna stay or are you gonna leave? What would you do? I want somebody. I want somebody to call me and tell me. So I don't even know. If you ask me my very opinion, this is my opinion. It's nobody else's opinion. If I were in her shoes, I will consider a lot of things. I will consider a lot of things. I will think about a lot of things. Remember, remember that in any polygamous home, there are rivalries. There are rivalries, you know. Number one, the life of the man has become, is in danger. The life of the man is in danger. Because if there is, any of the woman that is not happy and so on, I really don't know what to say. So the life of that man is in danger. And another thing is there is no way a man will love the two wives equally. Even if he tries everything to do that, one person will be saying, oh, like now, he obviously will be, officially, because when the woman was the side chick, Yul might be going there secretly. But now, officially, he had to share his time with both the women. So it's now official. The first wife now will know that my husband is with the second wife. So now it's official. He's no longer hiding it. Do you get me? Okay. So the second wife now believes that she has every right like the first wife. Therefore, you have to spend time with me as much as you do with the other one. And you can even spend more because I am the latest wife. You know? So you now ask yourself, if you are in the shoe of this woman, what are you going to do? Will you stay there and then, just take it in and accept the other woman? According to the story, I'm not there. They said that the first wife wasn't aware that they went to pay the bride price of the other woman, that she wasn't aware. That it was when it came, online, that this woman, found out what happened. So it's like she found out that the husband married from social media. And to tell you that she doesn't know, according to what I saw as well, her own handle where she responded, she said, God will judge you both. That was what May, the first wife, said. God will judge you both. So for somebody to say that, you will see that this person is not happy. That this woman is really crying in the heart. So what do you think she should do? Okay, let's take a call. There's a call coming in. Okay, it cut off. Let me call you back because the call just cut off, please. Don't know what is happening to this. Okay, so I'll call you back right now.
Hello.
Yes. How are you? Welcome. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Abusive and I'm calling from London.
Go ahead.
I'm going to speak on Yul Edochie's saga.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a big disappointment. It's a big disappointment. I'm very sure the lady that had that child for him is a Jezebel.
Okay.
She's a Jezebel. Mm-hmm. She knows he's an aspirant, and then she knows people like him, so she has been sent into his life to ruin him. That is my own opinion.
Exactly. You are entitled to your opinion, my darling. Go ahead.
Yeah, she has been
Yes.
sent to ruin Yul, because Yul is somebody that everybody look, or myself personally, I watch his program. I look at his home as being happy and everything, but it's a disgrace. He has disgraced the confidence his fan puts on him.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
yes, men have children outside, but what of if it's a woman that has done that to a man? What will people call her? He has broken his wife's heart. He doesn't really love her.
Mhm.
He has been pretending to love her. That is my own opinion. And that is how men are to women. They look at women as a commodity. It is women that really love their husbands and put the men on their head. But men, a lot of men, not all men though,
Mhm.
but a lot of men, when the opportunity comes, you really know who they are.
Mhm.
Is a disgrace.
Mhm.
Thank you. That's all I have to say. And I will advise the wife to take heart. There's nothing that hasn't happened before. She
Yes.
should know where she belongs. She should be strong. She should be strong for herself. She shouldn't allow the man to depress her. She
Yes.
shouldn't allow depression to come, because it's not easy to face. The man you put confidence on, the man you've built up, build life with, suddenly when he gets to the top, he will now push the ladder he used in climbing.
It's so
I
sad.
don't think I don't know how he's going to make up that marriage.
That's
The
so
woman
sad.
is heartbroken, I know. And she has given it to God to judge both of them, which means maybe the girl has been pretending to her and the man has been lying to her. She didn't
Exactly.
see it coming.
Exactly.
So she has given her case to God, and God will judge both of them
Exactly.
according to her will.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much for, giving your own 2 cents. You see, like I said earlier on, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. If you're a public figure, you no longer have your life. Your life is in the public, and people are supposed to say whatever they like. So, and what happened came out in the public, and people are free to air their own opinion. You know, the caller just said it. How did she see it? She said that she's looking up to Yul, and a lot of youth are looking up to Yul. That this is a budding young man that youth are looking up to. So according to her, she said that this woman was sent. That the woman is a Jezebel. That she was sent to bring Yul down. To destroy his career. And when you look at it, it's her own opinion. And when you look at it, you will say like many people have hated Yul for this. It's like his career. I don't see how he will even make up this career. I don't see. People have said a lot of things. People are not happy. People are very, very sad. People are very, very sad. People's hearts are going for this woman. They are thinking, how is this woman sleeping? How is she sleeping? What is she doing? How is she taking it? How is she taking it? You know, I will play a song. I will play a song of I think was it Dolly Parton? Diolin, 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 Diolin. This woman was begging the other woman, I know that you can take my husband. I know that you have all it takes to take him and so on. But I am begging you, just leave him alone. This is just the man for me. This is the only one for me. Just leave him alone. If you look at Yul's wife, she's quite a young, beautiful woman. There is another narrative. The line is open for anybody that want to call to contribute. There is another narrative. If you go to social media and then read what people are saying, some men, in quotes, some men are like, that parents should not force their children to marry early. That parents should not force their children to marry who they don't want to marry. Their own is like, I don't know how true it is. They said that got the first wife pregnant at the young age of 22 or so, and then that the parents that the parents said that he must marry her. So now that Yul married her, that the time that Yul married her, that Yul hasn't really known what he wanted. So that is now that Yul is matured enough to know what he wanted. That was exactly why he went for this woman. Are you for real right now? Are you for real? I don't believe that. I don't believe it, because you don't know what you want. Then you spent 16 years with the same woman and you matured. You don't know what you want. You had that first baby. You don't know what you want. You had the second baby. You don't know what you want. The third baby. You don't know what you want. The fourth baby. Are you for real? Are you for real? You know, he's supposed not to know what he wants when he had the first baby, and then he was like, oh, this is not what I want. Let me go and look for what I want. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That narrative, to me, many people might buy it, but I don't buy that narrative. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. And again, some people are saying, yes, that our culture, Africa, that the men are polygamous in nature. After all, that the opinion of one man, one wife, that is a foreign opinion. It's a foreign this, it's a foreign that. But it's a foreign thing, but you have to take other things that are foreign. But that one, you don't want to take it. You have to take other things that are foreign. Remember, in the southern part of Nigeria, I would say, remember that in those days when they have twins, that they kill twins. But it was the missionaries that came and they stopped it. So why did you not say, because it's a foreign culture? Why didn't you go back to doing that? Why didn't you go back to doing that? But when it favors men, when it favors you, then you know that it's a foreign thing, this, that. I just want to tell all of us, men and women alike, both women that are taking side and both men that are taking side, remember that you have children. Remember. Because in most cases, when a man is abusing the wife, go and touch this daughter of that man. Go and touch the daughter of that man. The man will eat you alive. You will see how protective that man is over the daughter. But he will not know that that woman that he, is treating like that is somebody's daughter. That daughter belongs to somebody. So when you see, a casket of a dead body that you don't know them, you think, oh, it's not human being. But when it comes to you, that's when you know that it hurts. That's when you know that it hurts. It's really very, very bad. It's really very, very bad. I really don't know whether the wife knows that it was going on. I really don't know, because the major part of our program today is, why is it that women choose to stay with an abusive husband? Why is it that men choose to stay with an abusive wife? Let me tell you, men go through abuse as well. They do go through abuse as well, but because women's own is very, very common, because because of the society. Women own are very, very common. So you ask yourself, why is it that women stay in an abusive marriage? So I will take this Yul Edochie's own as an example. If you leave me to make assumption, I will assume that the wife would have had an inkling that the husband cheats. Remember, the number to call if you want to call to contribute, the number to call is +44 744 078 7281. +44 744 078 7281. So that's the number to call to give your own 2 cents. Okay, so like I was saying before, Why do women, why do men, why do partners, why do people choose to stay with an abusive partner? Why? Why do you hear all this news that people die as a result of abuse in a relationship? Why? Why do they choose to stay? So I will attempt, to the best of my ability to answer some of the questions. I might not be 100% right, but, due to experiences of people that I know, of people that are close to me, I will use it, and experience, my own experience as well. I will use it to answer some of the questions. So, why do women choose to stay in an abusive relationship? Okay. Number one, reason why women choose to stay in an abusive relationship is because of status. Status. Let me give you an example. I will give you example from the place I come from, eastern part of Nigeria, or call it, that southern part of Nigeria, because the south, we all have, kind of a common culture. So if you're not married, there is this women meeting. It's called August meeting. If you're not married, you're not going to go to August meeting. If you're single, you will not go to August meeting, because you go to August meeting, from your husband's place. You join it from your husband's place. You get me? You join the August meeting as a wife, as a woman, as a wife. So it's from that your husband's place you go to August meeting. I have never seen a single person or somebody who is not married that goes to August meeting. Again, I have never seen a divorcee, somebody who is divorced, that goes to August meeting. August meeting is only people who are married. Even if you're a widow, maybe the husband is dead and you are still in your husband's place, then you are allowed to go for this August meeting. So have you seen a lot of things that women consider when they are married and they are facing this abuse? There are a lot of things that they consider. If I leave my husband right now, I am kind of ostracized from the society. I won't be able to go to August meeting. I won't be able to belong to all this, send this and send that in the church and so on. So it's like leaving your husband's place, have disenfranchised you from a lot of things. You become like an alien. You become like an outcast. So you see, one of the reasons why many women, though they are suffering in their husband's place, though they are facing death every day, they choose to stay in that marriage because of status. Because you can only belong to this caucus when you are a missus, when you are married from your husband's place. So I think this is one of the very important things that we really need to look into. We women, we really need to pity ourselves and look into it. Why should it be just people who are married that can go to August meeting? Why is it that it's only people? Oh, that's what I think. Because, I grew up in the East, and I know that, some people who are in their father's house that are very, very elderly, they didn't go to that August meeting because they are not married. And some of them that came back from their husband's place, due to divorce or something, I didn't see them going for that meeting. Only married women and people who are in their husband's place are allowed to go to that August meeting. So you see, one of the reasons why women choose to die in their husband's place, irrespective of what they are going through. That's one of the reasons. And it's a very, very strong reason that all of us, we really need to look at it. We really need to think about it. We really need to work towards changing certain things so that women will live longer. So that's one thing I think. The number is open, so you can call and give me your own 2 cents as well in what we are discussing. So another thing that I believe, and the number to call is +44 744 08 078 7281. I call it again. +44 744 078 7281. So you're free to call. So you see, another thing, another reason that I think that women stay irrespective of whatever that is happening is their children. I remember last time that we had this program 2 weeks ago, a lady called and said that, in most cases, when a man, leaves a woman or a woman leaves a man, the man kind of, releases that venom or that hatred upon the children of that wife that left, to the extent that paying school fees and so on is just, not there. So women's like, I have to stay for my children. If I leave, I don't have a good job. If I leave, how am I going to pay for the children's school fees? Because I know that this man might not pay the children's school fees. Then if you say, okay, let me leave my children with the man and go, the man will marry another person that might start maltreating the children. Just feeling for his wife, as I can't imagine what be going through. Mind at the yes, sweetheart, I'm Jesus. That's exactly what we are talking about. My heart is going for the wife as well. It's so sad. My heart is really, really going for the wife. It's so sad. I really don't know what she'll be going through. But we have to be putting her in our prayer. It's not easy at all. You get me? So you see, women will like, if I leave right now, he will go and bring another woman. And that woman will take all his attention. And they will start using my children as house help. Who knows whether my children will survive? So one of the reasons why women decide to stay in an abusive marriage, that's one of the reasons. Another reason is some parents don't even help matters. You go back to your parents and tell them, look at what I'm going through. Look at what this man is doing to me. Look at what is happening to me. Some of them, the father will say, you remember the day that you made a choice to marry this man, that day is the day that this house is no longer for you. Do you know how me and your mother, how we are living? Do I tell you that me and your mother, that we don't have problem? We have issues, but we take care of it. The father will not consider what the daughter is going through. The father will not even want to hear it, what the daughter is going through, until it becomes too late. Either this daughter comes back in a casket, or the daughter ends up in a psychiatric hospital, or the daughter ends up, in a mental health ward. So please, if you're watching me today and you're going through abuse, and you know somebody who is going through abuse, I want you to really, really talk to that person. Is he worth it? Is he worth it? Your life, what is more important, your life or that relationship? I will tell you of somebody that I know. This person I know has married 3 wives. This person has married 3 wives. And these 3 wives that he married, 3 of them suffer from mental health problem. He married the first one. The first one started suffering from mental health. Oh, they said, oh, that one is an Ogbanje. That one is a marine spirit. It's Ogbanje. Then he bundled that one, threw her away because of what? People say, oh, maybe it's an Ogbanje anyway. Maybe it's an Ogbanje. He married the second one. The same thing. Started treating the second one the way he treated the first one. Then the second one had to run for her life. Ran for her life, ended up in a mental hospital. They said, oh, that wife, their people are very fetish. Their people are very fetish. Because their people are very, very fetish, and then they try to do something to this man, and as a result of that, that thing backfired. And then this wife had mental health. It was the mental health meant for the man that is happening to the lady. Okay. That one apart, the man went for the third wife. And before you know it, the third wife started having mental health problem as well in a mental health hospital. Do you know why I'm saying this? It's because of what women endure, what women go through. Women don't want to be seen as irresponsible. Women don't want to be seen, oh, she is single, especially African women, because society judge you by your status. Society judge you by your status. That was exactly the reason why Osinachi died. She will rather die than coming out and becoming a single woman. She chose to die than coming out and becoming a single woman. And now people are saying, oh, why didn't she come out? Why didn't she come out? If she had come out that time, maybe you might be one of the people that will judge her. Maybe if she's coming to your church to sing, you might not give her the chance. Maybe everybody will like, we're not going to invite her because she doesn't fit into our church, specification. So she chose to be a sacrificial lamb and she died. I heard that the autopsy carried out that she suffered from a trauma on the chest, meaning that something hit her on the chest, which eventually took her life. But we had a lot of different narratives. This happened, and so on and so forth. So I think that Yul's wife really need to think deep. If she has parents, the parents really need to support her. They really need to support her. Her life is more important than anything. Her life is more important than anything. If she can bear it and stay, good luck to her. But instead of staying and developing mental health issues, instead of her staying there and then crying every time, it's better for her to come out, cry once and for all, cry once and for all and find a path for herself. And if she finds a path for herself, she is a pretty woman and she is still young. God will bless her with somebody who will value her. Yes, because you cannot tell me that the husband values her, that the husband loves her, and the husband went and hurt her. You cannot hurt what you love. You cannot hurt what you love. No, you can't. You have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. You cannot hurt what you like. So as it is, number to call +44 744 078 7281. So another thing I want to say is this. They said that men are polygamous animals, that they can love so many women. So you're telling me that Yul loves the wife. Maybe, during their time, of shooting the Nollywood films and so on, maybe as a human being, he fell into temptation and did something that he shouldn't be doing. You call it a mistake. That's once. But when something happens once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, to the extent that somebody got pregnant, do you call that one a mistake again? It's no longer a mistake. It's a deliberate act. It's a deliberate act. And I speak out for my fellow woman. It's a deliberate act. So you can't tell me you love your wife and you did that. Okay, when you did that and you realize that this woman is pregnant, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. Either to hurt your wife and children and please your side chick, or otherwise So he made his choice. He made his choice to hurt his wife and his children, and then chose his wife, his side chick. Because if not, there are so many people that are, the woman is not 16-year-old, the side chick is not 16-year-old. So if she can, have if she can sleep with somebody without protection, she knows actually that something can happen. So if something can happen, you can get pregnant, then you would have it inside your mind that, look, I might become a single mother. Because you know that the person you're doing it with is a married man. So you can choose to be a single mother. And that child will still be, accepted. But to go and marry her, this shows that Yul did not love her wife. Because if he loves her wife, he will not hurt her wife. If he loves her children, if he loves his children, if he loves his wife, he will not hurt them. So he made a choice to hurt his wife. He made a choice to hurt his children. So on the other side, the second wife, which was the side chick, is happy and jubilating. On the other hand, the first wife, the mother of his 4 children, is crying and then in mourning. That's the more reason why we should have self-control. 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 Men, self-control. Women, self-control. Because when we are talking just about men, what about we women? It's us that inflict pains on each other. We women, it's us that inflict pains on each other. If we can look out for each other, and you know that whatever pains the other person can pain you as well, and you can be in such a situation someday, you will not do that to your fellow woman. You will not. If the man is divorced, it's a different case. If the man is separated and they gone their own different ways, it's a different way, it's a different thing. But this man celebrated 16 years of marriage last year. It's so, so, so sad. It's so sad. Very sad. So my dear Yul's wife, my dear May, we, your social media family, the social media in-laws, we want you to really, really hold yourself together. We want you to hold yourself together. Listen. You will be thinking now, what is going to happen to me? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so on. But if you hold on, don't take any action that you will regret tomorrow. Give yourself time. Think about it. Discuss with your daughter. You see your beautiful daughter. She's your friend. Have a heart-to-heart discussion with her. You have friends who will be telling you, oh, do this, oh, do that. Don't take any action now. Don't take any rash action now that you might regret. You really need to give yourself time and make sure that you have your head together before you make any move. But let me tell you, any move that you make, the world will support you. If you choose to stay, the world will support you. If you choose to leave, the world will support you. Anything you choose to do, we will support you. And I believe that God will support you as well. And you will do well. You will do really, really well. So women, you guys should stop underestimating yourselves. You guys should stop underestimating yourselves. You guys should stop thinking that you cannot do it. You guys should stop looking down on yourselves. Because it is as a result of that we go through a lot. Men, I haven't come here to kind of be negative about you. I have sons, so I'm not anti-men, not at all. But we are discussing about what is going on as it is. Not one, not two, not three. A lot of women have died in the hands of men. And again, I want to advise you, men. I want to advise you because I remember something I watched on social media. I think it's on Facebook. A woman that the husband was sleeping, and this woman used hot iron to design the husband, and they eventually killed the husband. I don't know, she shouldn't do that. Nobody has the right to take the life of another. But the reason why I'm saying this is how vulnerable men are. How vulnerable men are in the hands of their wives. In the hands of their wives. So you really need to tread carefully. You really need to tread carefully. Because a scorned woman can do anything. A scorned woman can do anything. You really need to, tread carefully. You eat the food of this woman. You come into the bosom of this woman, and still you're hurting her. What I want to ask now, so what is Yul going to tell the wife? Please, Biko, tell me. What is he going to tell the wife? You need to understand now. Men has to be men. You need to, excuse me. Is that what he will tell the wife? You need to understand. You please understand now. You just need to understand. It was a mistake. Hey! A mistake. A mistake. 1, 2, 3, pregnancy. 9 months, give birth. A mistake. And you still go back to this wife and pretend that everything was okay. Man, I doff my heart for I doff my heart for you guys. Not all of you, because I doff my heart for you. So every day he goes home and smiles to this woman. Meanwhile, another woman was pregnant. And smile to this woman and eat her food. Yeah, eat her food. Play with the children. Even that time that he was talking about 16 years of marriage, I believe that the woman probably was pregnant already. I believe that the woman was pregnant already. And he had the audacity to come out in the open, in the public, to profess his love, to say how perfect their marriage is, to say how the wife had been there for him when he didn't have anything, how the wife had been a good wife and all that. Meanwhile, another person was pregnant for him. Man. Anyway, so we just keep praying that this, that the children as well, that the children will not hate their dad, because this is exactly why. This is exactly what makes children to hate their dad. It's exactly what makes children to hate their dad. If you start treating their mom like a trash, and the mom is always in pain, then the children will start to develop, resentment on their dad. That hatred will be building up. And right now, the family is divided. The love is divided. There's nothing, the competition has started. Even the children, competition has started. Because they have somebody from another womb, not the womb of their mother. You get me? Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing that made women to to stay in an abusive marriage. Another one is a financial issue, because women now go to school. Women go to school, but after going to school, the chance of a man getting a job before a woman is more. So as a result of that, and there are some jobs that men can do that women cannot do. So in that case, men kind of are more employed than women. And men probably get more money, so they bring more money in the family. Some women are just housewives, they don't work. So when they look at everything and think, where am I going to start? What am I going to do? They just choose to stay there. Last week, I saw a woman, the husband beat her so much. The husband even used broken bottle on this woman. You see the body of the woman was bleeding all over her body. Even her baby, probably 3 months old baby, was bleeding as well. Because, I don't think that the man intentionally wanted to hurt the baby, but in the course of hurting that woman, he hurt the baby as well. And the baby was bleeding too. And the neighbors were dragging this woman, telling the woman, leave this house, leave this. The woman said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Do you know why the woman is saying that she's not going anywhere? The woman believes that when she leaves, another woman will come. And when she leaves, when another woman comes, the man will obviously stop giving her money for her children. The man will obviously stop looking after her and so on. So she chose to stay there and be bleeding and so on than living to get to take care of herself. So you see, financial problem is another thing that made women to stay back in an abusive marriage or in an abusive relationship. So coming to this right now, and I want to talk to you, women. I want to talk to you. Because sometimes, you see people who have made it, or you see people who are trying their best. You think that, the life is hunky-dory for them. No. Majority of them were even worse than you when they were going through something like that. But because they made a decision, they put their foot down and said, no, I'm not going to die in this relationship. I'm not going to perish in this relationship. Look at my life is going down every day. If anything happens to me, my children will suffer more. So I have to make a choice to be alive for my children than to die. My children will not see me anymore. So when you see some women that have made it, or some women that are struggling and taking care of their children and so on and so forth, and you think, they had it easy. No, they didn't have it easy. They only make a decision. They only took a bold step. They only let me go into that water. I know that I'm not going to drown. I will only suffer for a few years, and I know that God will help me. I know that God will help me. So I want to stop with this video. This video was a woman. This woman was the wife. Is the wife of one evangelist, ex-wife. You call it ex-wife of one evangelist. Let me show you the story of this woman. So this woman was the wife of one evangelist called Isaac. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know.
To follow you to scam people, scam their arms, scam their properties. It's better for me to join you and bury shams and do despicable things.
I don't know. Can you see that? I don't know.
I renounce and denounce you. I can't be part of nonsense. I don't know where that will lead my life, my destiny to. I refuse to join your fraternity and not too much. I refuse to join your fraternity only to run your stupid church, Ebenezer Power Ministry. I refuse because I want life. I want a normal life for my kids. How can my kids go through this nonsense and yet you're not satisfied? You're a wicked man. The devil is better than you. I will keep saying it. The devil is very holy. The devil is better than you. I've never seen anything like you. You are wicked. Even if you want to do anything or you want to marry or you want to go ahead with your life, why do you want to bring me into what the shit you're doing? Do I care? Do I care? I don't even care. I've moved on long ago. You know it. Living with you is better. Living with the devil is far better than living with you. A pastor that takes his own children, are you the only pastor into it? Yes, they protect their home. Yes, they protect their members. But you take, suck blood, drink blood, eat your own. Let this thing that happens today repeat itself again. Hey, God, I passed my message. I called you. I called your line direct to talk to you. You didn't pick. I called you and I sent you a text. You didn't reply. And I want to pass my message here. Since I have no option, let me go online and pass my message to you and to your cohorts. I will bring you people down. If you makes me more annoyed, I will start calling names. But let me not call names. It is you that I live with. No, I married you. I didn't marry them. So I will hold you. It is you. Try that nonsense again with my son. Try that nonsense again. I am taking care of I'm hustling, doing business, trying to put food on my table to feed my children, pay their school fees. I'm proud to do that as a single mother. And now you want to, oh my goodness, it's like wrong. Because now it's me that is pushing you. You are mad. You are mad. You've been doing that. I was quiet. This morning is only God. The God that you made me to reject and hated. That same God that saved us. Look at my son. My second child. Joshua, do you want to talk? I don't want to expose my kids to social media. I've been avoiding that. I want peace for these children. I want these children to rest after what they saw, after what they've been through, after what this boy saw in your wardrobe. The thing is still tormenting this boy. And now you want, what do you want? What do you want? You are threatening, you've been threatening us. You've been threatening our lives. Telling people, oh my goodness, people have been calling me, hipping this other me. That's not my, I don't see that. That's not my business. I pray that I pray that whatsoever I'm experiencing today, may nobody experience it. Be you my enemy because I know what I'm passing through, even to today. I challenged you and you wanted to kill everybody because I spoke up. And let me tell you and your cohorts, you and those your fake pastors' friends, honestly, I will still run my mouth. I go open up. I go still blow it open. I've challenged you, say, yes, I can bring it up. You started this. I left. I didn't say a word. And you want to use me to build your church back. You want to use me and get married to another woman. That's okay. That's fine. I let another woman go and eat the soup and the salad and vegetables I've been eating while you're out.
Oh, yes.
Kai, I so much love that.
Yes, so.
I want them to come and sit and see and eat. I am not blocking you to do anything.
Yes.
Then why are you still not satisfied? Why are you still dragging me? Why are you still trying to kill me and my children? Now, the reverse is the case. Because it's me that will pursue you. You are a wicked man. You are a wicked man. Who does that? Who? In another planet, who even does that? Talk more of here. Try that nonsense again. And see what will be the outcome of everything. I will tell you that, honestly, A dead woman cannot die again.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening to this. I wanted to bring it to your knowledge. This woman was the ex-wife of a man, a pastor called Isaka or something. I think the church is in Delta State. So the reason why I brought this up is that this woman is a hero. This woman is a hero. Do you know why? The woman took the bold step and came out of such abusive relationship. Is not just only abusive, but it's a diabolic relationship. The place that we watch is a Parara News. It's a called Parara or something. So that's the place that I got this news from. So this woman came out to talk about the husband being a pastor. And the woman was talking about how they arrange miracles, how they go to people's houses to bury charms. How the man made her to do lots and lots of terrible things. So the woman was like, if she refused to do that for this man, the man will not give her money for upkeep, for food for her and her children. So she helped this man to do all these things, though, she didn't want to do it. But she stayed because she doesn't want to lose her marriage. That's what we are talking about. This woman committed a lot of atrocities with the husband because she doesn't want to leave the marriage. She doesn't want people to see her as a divorcee. She doesn't want people to see her as, look at the wife of a pastor. She left her pastor husband, and then look at her. So as a result of that, this woman stayed with this pastor and did all that the pastor asked her to do, including arranging for miracles, including paying for people that will come and then, people that will come and pretend as if they were sick and then they will end up being healed. The people that will come, she arranges for fake miracles. According to her, she will put them in the hotel and so on. They have prizes for all these things, like testimonies. She said that people who will come and fake testimonies, they pay them 3,000. There are some they pay 5,000 naira. There are some they pay 7,000. Some of them are 15,000, and some of them they put in the hotel. This woman spoke about how they arrange for all these things, and she did it with her husband. The woman talked about the diabolical things. But when the woman could no longer take it anymore, she made that bold step of leaving that marriage. Remember, this was a woman that did all these things as a result of, the fact that the husband doesn't give her money, for food and so on. But when the woman saw that her life and the lives of her children were in danger, she took that bold step and she lived to tell the story. Assuming Osinachi did what this woman did, maybe Osinachi would have been telling the story the way this woman is telling the story. But is it easy for this woman? It's still not easy for her because the husband continuously threatened her. According to what you just listened to right now, the husband has continued to threaten her. The husband has continued to paint her black. The husband has continued to tell everybody negative things about this woman. Are you in such a situation? Are you about to die? Are you being abused to the extent that your life is in danger? I want you to look at this, our sister, whom you just listened to her, her voice right now. She is fighting like a lioness. She decided to take care of her children. She started hustling. There is no business that is too small for anybody to start with. The Bible said that I will bless the work of your hand, even if it's vegetable that you're selling. Anything that you're doing, probably there you're doing it, somebody might see you and help you. It's still better than staying in an abusive relationship where the man, is using you like something else. Look at this woman. The woman said that the son is still suffering the trauma of what he saw in the wardrobe of their father. That is the man of God. What did this son, what did he see in his father's wardrobe that is giving him trauma? your guess is your guess is just like my own guess. What else will give trauma? What else will give trauma in a wardrobe? What else will give trauma? I'm not going to say it, but I have my kind of imagination. What a child would have seen in his father's wardrobe that is giving that child trauma up till today. But irrespective of that, despite that, this woman, though the husband was diabolic, though the husband was a pastor who was engaging himself in such, terrible diabolic, activities, the woman still, left the marriage, and she lives till today. She lives till today, and she is fighting back. She is fighting back. No marriage is what you dying for. No relationship is what you dying for. No status, be it BCs, be it August meeting, be it the meeting of the married women, is not what you dying for. Your children need you. Even if you don't have children, your family need you, your parents need you, your siblings need you, people who love you, they need you. They need you. So marriage is not a do or die affair. Marriage is not a do or die affair. And they will be saying, oh, how do they call it? Feminism. I don't know what feminism means. I believe in fairness. I believe in fairness. I believe in respect that is reciprocal. If a woman is treating a man bad, I will speak up. I will shout it out. I will speak up, because it is not right. What is not right is not right. So I will not, because they will tag me feminism or they will tag you feminism, you will not speak out when something bad happens. It's not worth it. So we're concluding with this. May Yul Edochie. There are a lot of strong women out there that are doing better in a less toxic environment. If your marriage turns out to be toxic and is going to give you mental health issue, that's okay. I still want you to call. I know you're late. I still want you to call. I'm going to explain to you what we are talking about, So we talked about abusive relationship. We talked about why women choose to stay in an abusive relationship. So we used the example of what is happening right now about Yul Edochie and the wife, what he did, going to get a second wife, thereby hurting the wife and the children. So right now, in conclusion, what we are saying is, what is, if you are in Yul Edochie's wife, what are you going to do? If you will advise her, you as a counselor, you're a marriage counselor, you even counsel people who are young people who are, about to marry, because I know your status and so on. So you counsel them, before even they get married. So in a situation like this, what advice will you give Yul? Will you give Yul's wife? The number to call, I want you to call. The number to call is +44 744 078 7281. Or I can even call you. But if I call you, you just have to speak to us and not listen through the device that I'm calling you on. So I'm gonna call you. What is doing to this thing? Okay. Yeah, so I want to know, what do you think? What do you think about Yul's wife? What will you advise her to do? What will you advise her to do? Would you advise her to stay? Would you advise her to leave? What will you advise her? So I'm gonna call you so that you give us your 2 cents. Mm. Where did this person call me? Okay. I don't know. Mm. Okay. Please bear with me. Let me make this call. Then we close with it. Okay. So I'm calling you right now. So I want you to give us your own opinion, please. Hello. Hello, good evening. Tell us your name, where you're calling from, and yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Patricia, and I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Go ahead, please. Thank you so much, and tell us what you think. What do you think? Do you think Yul Edochie's wife should leave or should stay?
I think Yul Edochie really messed up.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what he was thinking.
Exactly.
I don't know what his problem is.
Exactly.
I don't know where. I don't really understand him. If he were a teenager, you would think he's trying to act out or act up.
Exactly.
But in this particular case, I really don't know. If I were to talk to the wife, which is what I think anybody in that situation, if I were to advise them,
yes,
you should cool down.
yes,
watch events.
Yes.
Don't conclude so quickly. Don't run off.
Are you sure you were not listening to me when I was saying this? Are you sure you were not listening to me?
Hello?
No, because that was exactly what I said. Go on. I'm just so excited. That was exactly what I said. Go on.
Oh, okay. No. So, yeah. So, it is not a matter of running off. It's not a matter of abandoning your marriage. Are you abandoning it for who? One upstart that just came yesterday in a 17-year-old marriage.
Oh, yes.
I don't think it is worth it. She should stay put. She is still the queen of that family, as far as I'm concerned. She is still the main wife of that family. Trust me, this is a phase, and it will pass. That new wife, whoever she thinks she is, and you, whatever scale that is in his eyes, they will fall off.
Amen.
The owner will take what belongs to her.
Amen.
That is my own.
Amen. Aww.
The other girls had better just, I think what she wanted is to validate the baby she has. Like, my baby's father eventually married me, because that baby's father is eventually going to divorce you if you don't divorce him. That's the way I think about it. So I don't think she should go anywhere. She should just stay put, watch events, take care of her children, enjoy her marriage, because to me, she can still enjoy that marriage if she doesn't, act too radically. She shouldn't. That is my own take in this.
Please, let me ask you. Yeah, please hold on. Let me ask you a question, for the sake of people who are listening to us. So right now that, this woman is hot, and, obviously, that when something is caught, when a rope is caught, if you tie it, it's not going to be enough again. So as you advise this woman to stay put in the marriage, the husband will obviously
I don't know what's happening. I can't hear clearly.
Okay, maybe because are you listening through the device that we are speaking with? Is that okay?
I don't know what.
Okay, I know that you will be hearing me right now, because if you're listening with the device that you calling me on, that's why you cannot hear me. But I wanted to ask you a question. After asking this question, I'm going to call you back so that we will conclude with that. So, I want you to type and tell me that you're hearing me so that I will ask that question. Just, tell me on the comment section that you can hear me. Let me ask you the question, then I'll call you back for you to conclude. So, what I want to ask is this. You, as a marriage counselor, I totally agree with what you said, but individual differences. There are some women who don't have such hearts to endure. There are some women who feel irritated when they find out that their husband cheats on them. It's true that we are African women, but we are created differently. Some women can take it that their husband cheated on them and come back and touch them, and they will like, okay, I forgive you. But some women will feel so irritated that their man was touching somebody else, doing everything to the extent of having a child with that, with that woman. So right now, you've advised this woman, if you were to advise her, you advise her to stay put, and then that she's still the queen of the family. And then at the end of the day, it's a phase, and this phase will go off and everything will become okay. What if this man comes, as a husband, his right to touch the woman, and the woman doesn't feel it, doesn't want the man to touch her, and so on and so forth. And it becomes a problem that the man is like, you either agree or you just leave. So what do you think this woman should do? Is she gonna force herself to submit to one, terrible, unfaithful guy that she doesn't feel anything, anything anymore for? Or what do you think that she should do? Is she still gonna stay there, despite the fact that she doesn't have any feeling with the man because of what the man did? So I'm gonna call you back. Oh my God. Uju, you are here. Yes. So did you hear what I asked? You heard me, yeah?
Hello?
Yeah, go on. I asked you a question. I don't know if you heard the question I asked you. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Oh,
I don't know what network is doing. I don't know which network is doing that, but I really can't hear you.
Okay. She cannot hear me. I really don't know why. Oh my goodness. My sister is here, Uju. You see, a lot of experienced people are joining us. This is this one that just joined us right now is that is a heavyweight. A heavyweight in the, in this our discussion, a very big heavy. I wish she will talk. I wish she will talk. Sweetheart, just let me know whether to call you to give us a contribution. Because what I'm asking right now is, if you were to advise Yul Edochie's wife, what will you advise her? Then one of a marriage, the last person I spoke to right now is a marriage counselor. Actually, she has a slot, in the church. She trains, she trains people, young people that, go into marriage. She counsels them. So she is officially marriage counselor. So right now, you, with your experience and everything, this marriage counselor said that she will advise Yul Edochie's wife to stay put, which I concur with her, that she is the queen of the family. She is still the queen and everything. That is a phase, that this thing will come and go and everything will be okay. But my own is that some women feel irritated when their husband cheats. So their husband, this Yul Edochie that officially has 2 wives now, officially the wife will know that he is in this other wife's place, and after that he will come to her, and obviously she will feel irritated. She might not want this man to touch her. So if she doesn't want this man to touch her, and the man is like, you're my wife, it's either you stay or you leave. So what is she gonna do? Is she still gonna stay there and then endure the filthy hand of a cheating idiot? Is she still gonna sit down there and watch that man molest her, or watch that man because she wants to save her marriage, because she is the queen, because she shouldn't run away, from a woman that imposed herself? So that's exactly what I'm really asking. But let me read some charts. Let me read some charts. Oh, you just, oh my God, sorry, I didn't send it to you. I'm supposed to send it to you anyway. I'm supposed to send it to you because it's every Thursday. And I have to talk to you so that you will bring in your experience. You will get ready and bring in your experience. We talk about it every Thursday. We talk about life-changing things, that when people listen to it, it will help them a lot. You get me? So my take, which will be, what I'm going to close with, unless somebody is calling. My take about Yul Edochie, I agree with the marriage counselor who said that you should stay. But I want you to guard your heart. I want you to think about yourself. I want you to think about your mental health. I want you to think about your mental health. How do you feel? Right now, are you feeling depressed? Right now, are you anxious? Exactly. My sister said that she will leave. Okay, let me ask that question. The marriage counselor, Mrs. Oyedo, let me ask you the question. After asking you the question, I will call you for you to conclude what you just started. This is the question which you can hear right now. I said that I agree with what you said. You said that the woman is the queen of the family. The woman is everything, which I agree with you. So right now, if the woman chooses to stay, she has accepted that the husband has 2 wives. And now the husband has the right officially to sleep in the other woman's house and then sleep in her own house. He has to share his time equally. And this woman, I don't know the type of woman she is, but me, I will find it irritated that she is coming to touch me. So if this woman is somebody like me that will feel irritated, this man coming to touch her, and then the man is like, you are still my wife, you still have to allow me. If you don't allow me, then you're not my wife. So if such a thing is happening, is this woman still gonna stay there and then suffer that terrible molestation of that crawling spider hands going through her body? That's my question. So, and then I'm gonna call you right now to give me your take. The marriage counselor, give me your take on that, please. Thank you. So as I'm calling, let me read. Okay, let me give you. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, Mrs. Oyedo. Let me call the number. Hold on. So the number to call is, like you're in London, is 0744.
Hello, am I still on?
Okay, you're still on. I will tell you the number to call later on. Go on. Yes.
Okay, I can answer the question.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Answer.
Yes. I know it is very difficult for a woman under that circumstance to still open herself up for the man who has cheated her so badly.
Yes.
In a case like this.
Yes.
But I think she should remember that they have love, that they began that relationship, that family with. She should still rely on that love. Love does not just disappear. It doesn't just vamoose like that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
She should try and be the submissive wife that the Bible recommends. She should be that.
Okay.
It might be difficult. She will have her way of getting right back into the man's heart. That same man that cheated her so badly would definitely come back, would beg. He will beg. He won't force himself on her. I don't think that will happen. But if he truly comes down to, approaching her well, she should open up to him. I think that's okay. It will even quicken the healing of the relationship. That's my take there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I can now see truly that you're a marriage counselor. I can now see truly that you're a marriage counselor. Anyway, one thing I would take from what you said is that she should not take an irrational action, that she should calm down before she takes any action. So, my sister, the number to call, you're calling from London, is 0744 078 7281. 0744 078 7281. That's the number to call. So I want you to please call and give us your 2 cents. So yeah. And then you said, the marriage counselor, you said that if the man did not force himself, and I agree with you, there are some impunity in some men that makes women sick. There are some impunity and some that that entitlement. Because I can assure you that many men are taking his side. Many men are taking his side. And there's like that they are polygamous in nature. And the reason why we really need to keep talking about this is that this is going to kind of set a precedent in a way that if we don't talk about it very well, then other people will start doing it. So we really need to talk about it. Other people will start doing it. So we cannot, in a civilization where we are moving forward, we start moving backward. Remember what they said, that yes, after all, before Christianity or before Muslim or whatever, what were we practicing before? That men are polygamous in nature. Excuse me, when men are polygamous in nature, they marry women not because of anything, but because of procreation. They want to have so many children because of their farmland. Because of their farmland, they need children to go to farm. Right now, there is nothing like that anymore. Even taking care of one wife and then the children is difficult enough, to talk of more. So number to call, because I'm waiting for my sister to call, but let me call her back because probably she's not reading what I'm saying. So let me call her back and then we will finish with this. Okay. So Ujuteti, I'm calling you right now. So if you can pick up and then, give us your 2 cents. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Hello, sister. Good evening and welcome to the program. Please, we want to hear your golden voice. What do you think? Go ahead. We are listening.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Because I'm trying to use another device so that everyone can hear me.
Oh, yes.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you right now. Your name, where you're calling from, and your 2 cents, please. Thank you for joining.
Right. No problem. Pleasure is all mine. I didn't know it was happening. I've joined since 7.
Oh.
Right. My name is Uju, and I live in London, South London.
Okay.
Right. My take on this is really simple. I beg to differ from the marriage counselor.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. I'm going to sit here and lie that I'll stay. Personally, me, I won't stay.
Yeah.
Reason why I won't stay is because I've seen the damage or damages that polygamy had caused in different families.
Exactly.
It may be all hunky-dory now for the new wife, and the old wife is hurting. Yes, granted.
Mm-hmm.
If she stays in there, who knows what this woman who is actually an intruder into her marriage, who knows the length she's prepared to go through to see that she does not have any relationship with her husband and the husband with her and the children. Because if after 17 years in marriage, and this woman, you're a work colleague, according to what we're all reading, you know that this man is a family man. You know he's been with this woman from secondary school. Yes. You know how strongly he speaks of his wife and family. We all see it on the social media. Yeah. It was her birthday, I believe, last year. He was full of praises to her. And he actually posted things online about her and how they started and how he didn't have anything, but she was prepared to manage with him and stick on with him. And suddenly, you're going to intrude into his marriage or her life. Right. From everything that May said, like she said, good luck to you or whatever she said.
She said that God will judge them.
Get on with it. That's how I can interpret what she said. You can tell she had no clue. You can tell she's not in support. You can tell the woman is hurting. Yeah. I really felt so bad for her. Right. It may be okay to say stay in the marriage and you're the main thing. Yes, they are married. Right. Remember, this woman is not just a side chick. You had married her.
Yes.
So she is in the marriage. Yeah. She has every right in the marriage. And now you're going to have to be sharing your husband. Yeah, I'm not talking about it from the perspective of Europeans and that. I'm just saying because I know, or I think I know what a woman like that can do. How diabolical they can get. Yeah. Now, in the end, we're all going to die one day. Yul is going to leave this earth, and so is May, and me and you, you know. Yes. And then you leave these children, expose them to the kind of hostile environment that we've seen that polygamy can cause. Yeah. I won't put my children through that. I will stay away from that marriage. Let her and him get on with it. Let him welcome her to him to her, get on with it. I'll make another life for myself with my children. She's blessed. She has 4 lovely children.
Yes.
What does she want? Yes. I believe the whole romance of the marriage is all gone now. I believe they are living really as life partners and working and creating whatever life they want for their children. It's not them days of lovey-dovey anymore. I don't believe so. Yes. So if that's the case, if Yul Edochie obviously is going to be a good father, support her and the children, stay away from him. Let him get on with this new woman. You know, that's what I would do. And that's my honest advice. I mean, honest opinion. I'm not going to say, let us. You know, the marriage would never be the same again.
No.
Never be the same again.
Never.
I don't think May will ever going to look at you the same way as before. Yes. Look, do you know she spent more of her lifetime with him than with her, because if they started in secondary school up until now.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
I will not stay. Personally, me, I will not stay in that marriage. I mean, hopefully, I'm praying that May has a handiwork. I'm praying that May has something doing for herself, you know. Get on with it. Forget about the man. Show all your life, your love to your children, and hopefully those children would yet marry you as a husband. In other words, I'm speaking Igbo now, you know. English Igbo, we call it. They will look after you, console you, wipe your tears. Well, you know, that's my take, really. Disagree with me, but this is what I would do. I won't stay in such toxic environment, toxic marriage. I won't stay. I won't.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you so very much. If I want to tell you that I don't disagree with you, then you might be surprised. You know, because everybody have their own different opinions. You know, the marriage counselor that spoke, she has her own different opinion. And then that is exactly the advice a marriage counselor will give, because this thing, you know, is you that wears the shoes, that knows where it pinches you. Me, personally, me, as a human being, as me, I will not stay. I will not let you lay your filthy hands on me. I will never allow you to lay your filthy hands on me. You will never do that. You will never come close to me. Never. You will not. You will not. But I'm not saying that Yul's wife should do that. I'm not saying that people should do that. Because there are some people, when they leave their marriage, they suffer more emotionally. Some people don't have that heart, to be able to stand, to hold on. So if you are such a person that you don't have such heart, you will rather stay, and that it would be better for you to stay and manage things, that's better for your heart. That's very, very good luck. But somebody like me, if I stay there, I might even die before my time. So the best thing for me is just to leave. So since he has made his choice, he decided to hurt the wife. He decided to hurt the children, because that's exactly what he did. Marrying that woman, he made his choice. He hurt his wife and his children. So it's up to the wife to know which line of action that she should take. What is going to make her feel better? Is it staying to fight for the marriage? If that will make her better and then give her sanity, that's very, very good. But if she thinks that her mental health is at stake, and then she will feel worse if she stays there, I believe that she will do better. And just like the last speaker said, the children will look at her and console her, instead of staying in a very toxic relationship where you don't know what is happening. If you ask me, I would say that polygamy is even better in European world than in Africa. Do you know why? Because in Africa, a lot of diabolic, things happen. People start going places. People start doing things. The man starts eating rubbish. And as a result of that, all those things you see in Nigerian movie or in African movie, you think that they don't exist. They do exist. So this poor woman that is so quiet as she is, I'm not saying that the other woman is doing it, but you never can tell. There is competition right now. People are competing. So this woman, if she is not that, wild one, should not expose herself to such thing that will take her life. And all we can say, just like we said about Osinachi, and after 2 weeks, that's all. The children will become motherless. So please, May, I want you to tread carefully. Like the marriage counselor said, don't take a rash decision. Think about it, sleep over it, seek good counsel. Seek good counsel before you take any decision. Like I said earlier on, any decision you take, we, the social media in-laws, the social media families, we will stand by you. Okay, we're having another call, which will be probably the last call for today. Your name and where you're calling from, and your 2 cents, please.
Yeah, I'm calling from London.
Thank you. Please go on.
Yeah, my sympathy, I've been listening to all the speakers, and they've all spoken.
Please like the channel. If you have not liked, please click the like button.
Marriage is a thing of choice.
Okay.
My pain for that woman is that I will not advise her to leave or advise her to stay. It depends on her. But she should know that when she's staying, she should think of her emotions, especially because they work together. That's the second wife and the husband work together. So she will never be happy. Anytime the man is going for
audition
or work, or for their play or anything, I think her mind as a human being, because she has flesh and body, her mind will not be at peace. So she should think of her mental status before she takes decision. She should pray and then sit and take a careful decision. But I know that she, on her own, and she has, to me, that word she said, that she leave both of them to God, it's a very powerful word.
Yes.
She has not cursed with her mouth, but her heart says it all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I will conclude with this. The marriage counselor said, he said here, it might just become a trend to marry another wife. Exactly. That's why I said that we have to cry out. You know, we have to cry out. We cannot leave this thing to lie low. We're going to talk about it next week again. Please invite somebody. Invite somebody. Yes, this channel is still a new channel, you know, but, you know, invite people. And then with time, the channel will be so, you know, that many people will hear our voice. Because we will be discussing different topics. But next week, we're still going to deal on this topic, because by next week, things will unfold more. And then we might have more, you know, more details about whatever that happened. That time we will have detail about what Yul's father did, what the mother did, what the brothers, you know, the sister, and so on. What, you know, maybe some of them would have given an interview before next Thursday. So then we know what to do. But one thing that speaker said, the marriage counselor said, that if something is not done about this, then men will begin to do it. They will think that it is okay to go and get another wife. They will think that it is okay. Something, practice that we left, you know, our forefathers left long time ago. You know what it is. When, you know, we left this practice long time ago. So why are we going back to it? Nobody will tell me that polygamy is good. There is, you know, there will be rivalry, competition, wickedness, bitterness. Even in the Bible, you can attest with me about Rachel and Leah. You see the rivalry, that Leah continuously, you know, was a bitter woman, to the extent that, you know, before Leah is able to go in with the husband, you know, she had to bribe Rachel. What kind of relationship is that? It is never okay. It is never okay. It's never okay. They say that men are polygamous by nature and so on. Everybody is. You think that women don't see men, you know, coming after them. You think that women don't see men, you know, making passes on them, but they still say no. Married women, they still say no. I'm not saying about every married, but I know that an average married woman who is responsible knows that she is not supposed to, you know, sleep outside of her marriage. So women, they are exposed to such, and they still hold themselves. So men can still hold themselves, because at the end of the day, you can agree with me, you men, that every woman is the same. You can agree with me. You can agree with me that every woman, now you have tested it. Look at your wife. After 4 children, look at how trim, how slim, how beautiful. That's what every woman, you know, craves for. You see, my type, every time I'm doing exercise, I have my team. We are doing exercise. We're doing dieting in order to look slim. Your wife is slim. Your wife is fair. Your wife is shapely, and everything. After 4 children, what are you looking for? Then you're looking for a fat person. I'm not saying that fat. The woman is beautiful anyway. She's curvy, and then, you know, she is, how do you call it? Plus size. We call it plus size, you know. So you see, right now, you have tested the plus size, you have tested the slim one. I believe that if you can tell me the truth and tell the social media family the truth, you will say that everything is the same thing. So men, you people that are still thinking, if you can do it, I can do it. It's not everybody that does it that goes free. Some women who are scorned cannot take it. Remember, you eat the food of that woman. Remember, you drink. You remember, you sleep in that house. You people should really be careful, so that we will live in this world in peace. Yes. So I want to thank everybody that came today. I want to say a very big thank you to Augusta, Amy Jesus, thank you for coming. Miss Soyudo, thank you so much. Uju Tati, thank you so much. I can't see the name. Other people, I know that you're there, but you know, the people I can see are the people that you know, write on the comment section. Miss Sanataya, I know that you're there. Thank you so much. And other people that are watching us today, please, I want you to join us every 7 p.m. every Thursday, 7 p.m. Invite other people. Invite people who have experience. Because what we are doing right now will go a long way. People will listen to it and probably it forms their opinion or it forms their decisions. So let us come together and do something. We are not going to let this thing lying low, because if we leave it, other people will go and do as Yul do. Young people growing up, seeing Yul as a role model, they will go and do what he did. So we really need to keep shouting until something changes. Thank you so very much for coming. I love you so much, and I can't express how happy I am that I'm seeing all of you here. Thank you, and I will see you next Thursday, same time, same channel. Bye-bye. Reynold Williams. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Yes, thank you so much. At least, you see, I didn't know you're here, but just because you gave me a comment, that's how I know that you're here. Ronaldo Williams. Thank you so much for coming. And then from me to you is all. I love you guys. See you next week, Thursday. Bye. Bye-bye.